Hello, and welcome to Tagging In with Michael Ornelas, where I lay the countdown on your candy asses. I'm your host, Michael Ornelas, and each week I will be giving you a hand-picked list of whatever I want to talk about in the world of professional wrestling. This week, it will be the top 8 things that WWE SmackDown does better than WWE Raw. Ever since the brand split back in July, it's almost 6 months ago now, we can all agree that the blue brand has been killing it. They've been on fire, they've been hot, they've been awesome, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Number 8! Talking Smack. Talking Smack has been the after show, the post-game for WWE SmackDown, and that is where talents have been allowed to thrive, to come into their own, to sell who their characters are, and so many people have made great use of it. We actually get to hear these talents for who they are, and it seems so much more natural than what we get on WWE Raw. Go ahead and take a look.
I'm the one here, day in and day out, in that wrestling ring, beating people up. Thank you very much.
You can feel that, right? That's the talent's actual passion coming through, and I think SmackDown is the place to be when it comes to being able to cut a heartfelt promo. Number 7! A wrestling company is only as good as its top dog, and right now the WWE champion is none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Ever since his arrival in WWE at the Royal Rumble 2016, the phenomenal one has been on an absolute tear, showing the world what he can do and why he is one of the best. And having him on SmackDown makes him one of the brand's hottest assets. I didn't mean assets like that, but hey, when in Rome. Number 6! One of the biggest criticisms with WWE Raw is their focus on their authority figures. Quite often you'll see Stephanie McMahon or Mick Foley coming out to get involved with the match or with the storyline, and it puts a lot of the focus on them. Meanwhile, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan have been very good about staying in the background for SmackDown, and I know that it helps the show come across much more like it's about the wrestlers. Number 5, just holding up a random number of fingers, I don't know. When you look at SmackDown's women's division, you can see that they're actually utilizing their entire division. They have not only a main event scene with Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch vying for the women's championship, but you have an undercard feud between Nikki Bella and Carmella, and Natalya's involved in that. The only one you don't see is Naomi, but she's injured currently, so they are actually using their entire division. Number 4, I got that one. One of the easiest things to compare between SmackDown and Raw is the quality of their single-branded pay-per-views. SmackDown has had Backlash, No Mercy, and TLC Tables, Ladders, Chairs, all of which were better than Raw's single-branded pay-per-views those same months. So, what is it about them? Well, there's a focus on the entire card as opposed to just the main event scene, and so you can have a match like Kalisto versus Baron Corbin in a chairs match, and it is allowed to over-deliver. Stuff like that we're not seeing on the Raw roster. I hope that changes, but for now, SmackDown has the better quality pay-per-views. Number 3. The quality of matches in SmackDown's main event scene is also much higher than that of Raw, and a big reason for that is a lot to do with the meddling of outside figures. AJ Styles is allowed to just go in there and wrestle and tear the house down with whoever he's in the ring with, but so is Dolph Ziggler, so is Dean Ambrose, so is The Miz. These guys are doing fantastic, and it really shows and improves the quality of SmackDown. Number 2. SmackDown has proven to be the place to go if you want to have a career resurgence. Just look at a guy like Dolph Ziggler. WWE has dropped the ball with this character so many times, and he has managed to actually stay interesting in his time on SmackDown thanks to his most recent heel turn. Then you have someone like The Miz. After his epic promo on Talking Smack, The Miz has been a centerpiece of SmackDown's programming, and it has been all the better for it. Now he's giving out participation awards, and it is amazing. You get a team like the Usos, who started getting booed as a result of being the cousins of Roman Reigns, and they ran with it, used it for a heel turn, and now they are fresh once again. You also have Heath Slater and Rhino. Heath Slater and Rhino. They are relevant in 2017. That would never work on Raw, but for some reason SmackDown has been the land of opportunity for guys like this. You also have the Wyatt family and Randy Orton, who have teamed up together and taken 2 stale acts and made something incredibly fresh. This is the most interesting Randy Orton has been in years, and I hope that that momentum can carry him forward. This brings us to number 1 on our countdown. The best thing about SmackDown is they tell very simple stories. Everything is a logical progression in the plot. So when Dolph Ziggler gets to the point where he wants to put his career on the line against The Miz because he knows that deep down inside he can beat him for the title, that is a satisfying story moment, and one of the best wins of the year. You also have James Ellsworth costing Dean Ambrose the WWE Championship at TLC, because he thought that he can beat AJ Styles one last time for the title. All these things make perfect sense, and they make SmackDown a joy to watch. So thanks for watching Tagging In with Michael Ornelas. I will be back next week with another list about WWE. Comment below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell me what lists you want to see me do in the future, and I will look at tackling those for you. In the meantime, Michael Ornelas, tagging out.